Hi everyone, Inat Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and I have some news for you. I can't believe it! The 12 Cards of Christmas series is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and we're celebrating together with you with a never seen before amazing giveaway. This ultimate giveaway will have 12 different winners. Each of them will choose their own prize. Yes, you heard me. So check out all the details how to join below. So exciting. So welcome to the 12 Cards of Christmas series. Today we are making the sliding gatefold card. As usual, you have a link to all the measurements in the description under the video. You can go ahead and download it so you can pre-cut all your pieces to make this card. So we're going to start with the base, and we're going to score it at 2.5 and 7.5. This is the sliding gatefold card, and we are scoring on the long side at 2.5 and 7.5. And then we're going to fold the score lines in the same direction. So basically we're creating the gatefold shape. Next we need to create the mechanism, but first we're going to cover the gatefold with our cover papers. Again, you have a link to all the measurements in the description under the video. So I'm covering the inside because we need to glue things on it, and after that it will be a problem to add the cover paper. Also covering the inside and the outside of the gatefold sides of the card. I can use any paper that you have in your stash, of course. And I always like to use liquid glue because this way I can always make sure that I have the paper in the right position. I can wiggle it, I can move it before the glue dries. When you use dry glue like double-sided tape, then once you attach it, and if it's not straight, then it's a problem. And I never managed to get it straight the first time. This is why I like to use liquid glue. But of course you can use whatever glue you feel comfortable with, and that will be great. Okay, so once we have covered the base, we can go ahead and bring our second piece and score that as well. Let's move that aside. Okay, so for this piece we're going to score it at 3 1/4 on the long side, 3 1/4, 4 1/8, and 4 7/8. So 3 1/4, 4 1/8, and 4 7/8. And then we're going to do the exact same thing with the second piece. This way we'll have two identical pieces. Okay. Next we're going to fold on our pieces here. Fold them all in the same direction. So you get something like this. And both shapes will obviously be identical, and we're going to attach them to our base to create the sliding effect. Okay, so how are we going to attach it? On one side we have one tab, on the other side we have two tabs. So we apply glue on the side that has only one tab, and then we're going to align it with the fold line, with the score line, and close the right side like this. And this will attach it about, I'm attaching it about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. And then we're going to apply glue to the other side. Going to fold, apply glue to the outside, fold it, and then attach it to the base of the card. We're going to do the exact same thing with the other side. So first, on the side that has only one tab, we're going to align it with the fold line about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit more from the top, and close the left side. And then we are going to apply glue to the right tab like this, fold it down, and attach it to our card. Now let's attach the panels. We're going to apply glue only on the left side of the score line, so not on that small tab on the right, only from the score line to the left. And then attach the panel, aligning it with the left side, with the left edge like this, and the top edge. So remember, on that small panel on the right there is no glue. And on the bottom we're going to apply glue from the score line to the right, not on the tab that is from the left of the score line. And we're going to align it with the bottom and the fold line on the left. We always align it with the fold lines. And now when we close and open it, we're going to get that sliding effect. Wait until it's dry, and then you see when you close it and open it, it works. Now bring your cover papers and attach first the small cover papers. I'm going to create that effect where the two panels join to create a word when you open the card. So first I want to have my smaller cover papers, attach the top one aligned to the right and the bottom one aligns to the left. And then I'm going to add the other cover papers to completely cover the panels. And then you can add letter stickers, or you can write it by hand, or cut out letters to just spell the word that you want. I think that joy fits here perfectly. So I'm going to cut it out freehand. You can use a die cut machine, or if you have ready-made letters, you can use whatever you want. Just make sure that the top and bottom letters are complete, and then the inside letter, the O, if you use the word joy, the O has to be cut in half, because one half is going to be attached to the top panel and the other half is going to be attached to the bottom panel. You can also use something like an image if you don't want to have writing. And then if you use like an image or a panel or something like that, then you need to cut it in half in the middle and attach the top part to the top panel and the bottom part to the bottom panel. I hope that makes sense. So I have my J, my O, and now I'm going to cut my Y. I'm just going to freehand it. I'm hoping that it looks okay. But again, you can even print letters from your computer and trace them onto a piece of cardstock if you don't have stickers or die cuts or cutouts or something like that. Okay, so now I have all my letters and I can go ahead and attach them to their place. Just making sure they look pretty. Okay, like how that looks. Just making that Y a little bit more even. This is the fussy cutter in me that has to have everything perfect. But that's just me. I need everything to be symmetrical, and okay, so now it looks better. So I'm going to attach my letters now after inking the edges. The inking of the edges creates that border because I have two slightly noisy patterns, so I need to create some separation between the two patterns, and that is what the inking does. Creates sort of a black line around the letters that makes them pop out and looks better. At least that's what I think. Of course, you can mat the letters on a darker cardstock and then cut around them again. I don't bother. So first I want to attach my two parts of O, and then so they will be in the center, and then align the J and the Y accordingly. So in the meantime, let me remind you to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything and you'll be able to make all the projects, including all the cards. And don't forget to join our amazing giveaway for the 10th anniversary of this series. You can find out all the details how to join in the description under the video, including how to increase your chances to win. Increase them by at least 12% or 12-fold. Anyway, increase them by a lot. Find out how. Go to the description under the video. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.